this year's Gulfood Manufacturing and ISM Middle East shows at the Dubai World Trade Center threw up plenty of surprises across ingredients, equipment, systems and finished products. So we spoke to some leading businesses across the sector, including Tegon Pactech, TNA, BCH, Mueller, McIntyre, Karma Packaging, Tate & Lyle Ingredients, and finally looking at Abicam for the ISM Middle East event to get the lowdown for these major shows for the region. Firstly, Marcus Rustler of Tegon Pactech.
We are very satisfied, a lot of attendances on the show so far, a lot of good discussions with existing customers and a lot of new customers, which is promising, of course. Very satisfied with Gulfood so far.
Okay, since you've been a number of times now, what makes it a special show in your opinion?
Well, I think Dubai as a location for a trade show is of course ideal. It is very easy to reach, so ideal for a trade show. A lot of attendance from everything, India, Middle East, Eastern Africa, Northern Africa, which are all targets markets of Tegarten, of course, so right choice as usual.
Excellent to hear, and it sounds as if there's been some promising leads in terms of potential orders being placed on the stand here. Would that be the case?
We are working on that, still something to come today, I hope, but too early to say. Definitely yes. You never know.
Well, good luck with that indeed, and it's obviously been a very busy year for Interpack there. Can you just quickly reflect on how that went for that show back in May?
Well, Interpack was as expected, of course, a big show, a lot of visitors, very successful, I think, for everyone who attended. So we're very happy to be back in Düsseldorf after 6 years. That is the same what is reflected to us by our customers.
Just behind you, we're talking about Sweet Connect a moment ago there. How is that initiative rolling out at the moment? How's that been?
Sweet Connect has developed very, very nicely after first real introduction during Interpack. Gets a lot of attention nowadays. The platform is developing further. Quite good amount of customers are already online on Sweet Connect with their lines. We are in deep discussions with potential further companies who want to join the circle of the Sweet Connect members to also bring their lines onto the platform. So you will hear news on that very shortly, I assume.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Marcus. And just as a final thing, looking ahead to the new year with regards to ISM and Pro Suites, how optimistic are you about that show?
But it seems there will be a lot of attention also on ISM Pro Suites next year. The years in between, the Interpack Pro Suites is one of our most important shows, of course. So we will see how it goes, but we are looking very much forward to be back in Cologne end of January.
I think the response has been very encouraging. We had a very good day yesterday. It was better than previous year's opening. We've had some good discussions yesterday, which might convert today, so we're really, really happy. It has been very encouraging for us. Our focus is on offering complete solutions, and by that we mean project management capabilities, full line solutions for potato chips, for gummies, for pellets, for French fries. Our focus is really to be more collaborative and partner solutions, and towards that I think our project management capabilities are really something that we're bringing to the fore.
As you were indicating earlier, there's been a lot of growth in this region, which is translating into greater revenues for yourselves here.
Yes, this region has always been important to us, but this last year we've done a lot of projects that have been full line projects. So we're seeing a lot of growth here, especially from Saudi Arabia. We're seeing a lot of growth. There's a good demand. Food manufacturers are looking at setting up complete line factories, and for us, Middle East or MENA operations as we refer to it, we see it tripling this year, definitely. I think it's important for us to be at shows like this because of various reasons. One of them is that we get to meet with our customers face to face. Oftentimes we're not able to meet them directly. So this is where everybody converges, right? This is the biggest show that happens in this region. So it's an opportunity for us to shake hands with our existing customers, meet potential customers, and really also highlight what our capabilities are. So from a brand awareness perspective as well, this is something that we really value.
Great, thank you so much, Bindu. How's the show been for you?
The show's been really successful for us, Neil. Partly due to, I think, the continued growth in our expansion in the core trade fairs that are running together. But we've also seen a significant amount of new interest in the BCH products that are available, and what we've been working on to improve efficiency, which has been a key factor, I think, in a lot of the questions we've been asked. How is your equipment meeting the demands of the more demanding rising energy costs, impact on the environment, etc. So we've been quite pleased to be able to answer those questions with solutions.
As a show itself, how highly do you rate Gulfood?
Very highly. For the last 7 years when the show's been running, we've attended every year, and each year it's been an improved footfall to our stand and sort of order conversion as well. So yeah, it's certainly one that we'll continue to invest in our time and efforts. It's been pretty much our sort of main portfolio of products, but also a little more of the unique confectionery production, a little bit more bespoke, which is where BCH step in a lot of the time with our skills and ability to adapt to a customer's individual needs. So we've seen a lot of that as well, which has been promising for us.
So overall, how do you feel about it? Has it been worthwhile being here in Dubai?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good hub to drawing customers from all over the world. I think we're finding that even though other shows such as Interpack and Gross Weeks, where you do get a good global presence, it's a lot easier for people to get perhaps it's a bit more in the middle, and it just attracts a slightly different mix of visitors, a lot more obviously from the Middle East and Asia we've seen, so yeah, it's a good one for us.
It's the second time we are here at Gulfood, which is a fantastic show. It's the second day today after a really brilliant flabbergasting day of yesterday. So we're really excited to continue now.
Excellent, and I know there's been some strong confectionery applications for Beulah over the years. One of those is the Choco X system. What's the response been to that here in Dubai?
It's absolutely great. I mean, what you really face in our market, our customers approach us with more complex product. They want to have higher flexibility, where actually an application like the Choco X fits perfectly their needs and their purpose. So the reaction, the feedback we receive so far, it's absolutely great.
To your own role here, you've been in the business now for 25 years, you were saying, so how enjoyable has it been in that period, and what's it been like leading operations here this year?
I'm still in a learning curve. I've just joined the region 6 months ago. I'm still learning about our clients, what are the needs, but it's an absolutely interesting and fantastic journey, and obviously it's nice to be in a new joiner and being in a growing market. This is absolutely great.
Great, well thank you so much for joining us. Cheers, Daniel.
We've had a lot of our current customers in the region have been coming by and visiting. It's been good to go across to the ISM, see a lot of the prospective customers as well on their stand. Yeah, so this year we're actually releasing 2 new concepts to the market. The refiner conch we've had going since 1974, when we were first conceived. It's a much older machine, obviously from the 1930s. We're now combining that with a brand new horizontal conch, combining them to make what we're calling the Fusion 6000. So that will allow you to refine quickly, pass through to a horizontal wet conch, and allow us to then almost double our capacity in the refiner. It's one of our biggest growing markets at the moment. We have got a really good installed footprint here at the moment, already from our previous owner. We are now looking at which point can we start to expand that. We have our core businesses, the same people that have been our customers for 20 years, 30 years, they're still here, they will still come and buy our machines. But are there new customers coming into the game? Are there new players? People coming in. Last year on the last day when we were visiting the exhibition, we got a phone call from a customer and that was fantastic. But it got that phone call from giving away a business card. That sale was made almost straight away. So it's a really exciting, quick turnover, and it feels like in this region, quick turnover is where it's at. They want it and they want it now. And that's where our 8-week lead time for a brand new machine, whether it's 6 tons or 500 kilos, comes in. And that's kind of why we push for 8 weeks when we're out there. For us, yeah, we had a very good start to the year. So that's allowed us to focus more on R&D, which has allowed us to then get these projects through. So that we're a really good start to the year. Interpack was very good for us. And that's then meant that we can start to invest a bit more in R&D. It means that we can get that fusion out. It means we can get the particle track analysis out, which is what we're calling the Dynamics PTA. We're now at the point where we can even retrofit that to a customer. So if you have a next generation machine, we can retrofit the Dynamics PTA. Moving forward, at the beginning of 2024, we're hoping to release another new machine, which is in collaboration with our sister company Baumeister. So on that, we're nearly there.
It was amazing and very busy here. Several of good contacts, many projects that we have to study, of course, and it, like every year here, it's a good opportunity for Kama to explore the local business. Confectionery, so bars, but also salted snacks is rather relevant, and of course dates-based products are the key. We do a lot of mamul cakes packaging. So yes, we were very busy with confectionery particularly.
So, can you tell me about what have been the most, the most prominent solutions for the business for confectionery this year?
Well, for us, as usually, it was let's say the top loading, so receiving almost bars and loading into display boxes. Here the tendency compared to the Western markets is more for bigger counts yet, so 24 pieces and so on. But apart the difference from the number of pieces, I would say that monoblock top loading for display is the most requested solution. Yes, and indeed I have good memory of Gulfood particularly because this was the first show, big show after COVID. And I remember that edition, everybody with the mask, and it was crowded. And after that, it's getting more and more crowded, and every year it's so busy here, and a lot of good vibes. So we're happy to be here, and we are looking forward to be back for the 10th edition next year, if I'm right.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be a decade. So it sounds as if it's been a strong show for the business.
Yes, it is. It's good for the business. It's good for our focus on confectionery, and it's good to spread in the region in all the different markets that Kama can approach.
The show has been very interesting for us. We find it as a very good gateway to demonstrate the solutions that we can bring to the market, especially in the areas of sugar and calorie reduction, fortification, and providing healthy and tasty food. So the interaction has been really phenomenal.
You arrived with the business this year. How exciting has it been for you in leading the region?
It's been a personal joy actually for me. I got a lot of learning. I couldn't imagine how diverse and interesting Total Life business is before I joined. And given the diversity of the region, that really positions us in a unique position to provide solutions to all these categories.
Thank you indeed, Andrea, for joining us again here at ISM Middle East in Dubai. So how would you say the past few days has been for you?
It's a pleasure. We are here with 17 companies from Brazil. They are so happy with the results of the exhibition. The buyers are very good. So to them, this fair is so important here in the Middle East. Yes, the company is like being here because we receive people from all the world, especially from the Middle East, and this market is very important to us for the candies, for the chocolate, and other snacks.
As well, has that helped the link between ISM and Gulfood?
Yes, it was very good because we think these fairs together, these exhibitions together, bring us more buyers and more movement from the exhibition. Yes, Dubai is incredible. It's an amazing city, and we enjoy every year to be here to find new people, find new buyers. So to the Brazilian companies is important moment to stay here.